Cancer, the month of February, you are making it happen. Let's go in deep for the sun, moon, rising of Cancer. Wherever Cancer is heavy in your natal chart, this is what we're looking at because it's all about you and the power of your mind. Now we're starting off, the card that came out for you is the card of justice. This is taking action that actually leads to something successful in your life. And we're going to go in deep on what you've been through and why this card is actually showing. Some of you are in a place of fear. You really are. You're fearing what's going on in the outside world. But remember, your mind is so powerful. This Eight of Swords is feeling trapped and stuck and feeling that fear. This month is all about feeling, and you're going to take what you were born with as really embodying the sign of Cancer. This is your feelings, your emotion. You're going to turn everything around. The power of the mind is going to put you in a place of feeling justice, justified. Your actions, your words, everything. It's like an inner knowing. Your whole life is going to change if you are ready to come out of that Eight of Swords energy. All right. Now, I feel you've been through a lot, and some of you, this has direct relation to your family. Okay. This may be a romantic relationship, the family you were born under, your own family, friends, but we're going to look at that in a moment. But before we go there, we're going to look at your foundation. Then we'll look at your family and friends and your romance. And at the end, I'll give you the guided message. I have called in Archangel Michael here. He's always with me in these readings, and so is my guide, Ali. And with them, through me and my connections directly to Source, we bring you these messages every month. So there's an amazing energy where it's like the rumbling in the solar plexus right here where this part of your stomach, right? It's like this amazing rumbling, and it may feel sometimes like it gets scared, especially as the planets were changing. You may have really felt that energy. Everything was okay, and then all of a sudden you feel and that's because of the unknown, all right? Things are changing, and they're changing in all aspects all over the place. And when we don't know the future, we get a little bit unnerved. But for a lot of you, this is actually the work that you've been through. This is a reminder of what you experienced, especially, like I said, as those planets were transitioning, because we're moving into this new age of time, this new era in our timeline. And if we bring the old with us, we're going to go right back into that cycle. And this is what I see Cancer doing, is breaking that cycle, cutting the cords, disengaging, and letting go. This might be memories where you have been away from the situation 30 years or longer, but whatever it is, whether it's a person, whether it's a situation, whether it's your work environment or the fear of lack, okay, whatever it is, you are going to overcome it in the month of February. Now, it may move into the month of March, but I just see this beautiful empowered you. I don't know if you saw my post where I posted the little bird. The little bird was staring at me through the window. It's like, what are you doing? It's a little bird. There's 4 of them, and one always comes and sits outside. I have coffee. You can check out my posts underneath posts, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Let me pull some cards because there's something actually incredible going on when it comes to your foundation. Big changes, and that's what I mean. You're gonna make it happen. There you go. The cards follow me and what I say, right? That's the energy vibration. These are just paper. There's no power to the card, but it's the vibration of what I'm talking about, and that's why the cards match my energies, right? This is an ending, then a transformation, just like I said, where you are coming out of a situation, you are letting go of something that is no longer there. Fear is not real. If you're afraid to leave a relationship, you're going to find the courage to leave that relationship, but there's an ending, okay? And when it comes to your finances, I feel there's an ending. And with each ending, there's a new beginning. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's a cycle that we go through. We go through our highs and we go through our lows, and then we come back up to a high and we go through a low. So if you've heard time and time again that you cannot fully succeed until you experience failure, As long as we master the mental aspect of it, the emotional aspect of that feeling of failure, we will succeed. But this goes deep. This goes into your roots. This goes into what was implanted from early childhood and throughout your life. And if you've done your shadow work, okay, if you've dug deep, you're going to do great. And if you haven't, feel free to book a session with me or someone else, but get those shadows taken care of. These represent the shadows. All right, these two negative cards represent the shadows. This is saying justice is coming in. All right, now for some of you, this is a legal battle that is going to finally come to an end, and I'm feeling that it's been a really long one. It may have been 9 months ago that you started this. It could have even been 2 years ago. It's a lengthy amount of time where it just felt stuck. It felt like you couldn't progress. There was no movement in it. And it really wore on your mental and emotional and physical body. But I do feel this is going to come to an end. You're going to hear something about it in the month of February. Whether this is a new court date or an actual settlement, it'll be unique to each and every one of you, but it is something that is going to be very, very good. We have this beautiful Ace of Wands, and this is starting a new beginning after the ending card. Something ends and something new begins. This is beautiful because when we get the Ace of Wands, this is passion and excitement, right? Where we really love what we do. I've heard people say, I love this, and maybe like it's creating art and they're very good at it, but they don't want to sell it. They don't want to do it as a job because it'll take the fun out of it. That's not necessarily true. It depends on how you approach whatever it is. So whatever it is, if you get that in your head that it's my passion, I'm good at it because I really love it, but if I do it every day, I may not love it. That's a what if. That is a fear. Fear's not real. Move forward in your passion. This is your soul purpose, your soul mission here on earth, and each and every one of you have something very unique to offer the world. It is built inside of you. So again, the shadow work will definitely pull that out. This is something new coming in, especially when it comes to a job. I see somebody getting a new job. You don't even see it yet, but it's dropping down almost immediately after the end of a job. So this is a turnaround, especially if it has to do with coding or programming, computers. I'm hearing biotech. Now, I don't hear that very often. Let me know if that's you. Leave a comment on whatever aspect your industry is in, because taking action is what moves the energy around you. And that's what we're trying to do here on this channel, is to help you create the best life possible, right? So this is you making things happen. Now you have this beautiful Empress card where you may be feeling stuck. And so like if it's turned upside down, things aren't working well. But the Empress has the circle of empowerment in front of her. Yeah? That circle of empowerment. The universe has got your back in whatever you're doing. Your foundation is going to be secure because you are going to make sure that it's secure. You're going to take everything inside of you and step into this empowered you. I know how to do the job. You're going to learn how to ace the interview. You're going to learn how to invest in finance. And some of you, it has to do with nutrition. All right. Wellness and nutrition. If you're starting a new business, if you're starting a hobby, that's your hobby. Maybe you're going to turn it into a business or a community event. Okay. If you're retired, if you're not working, you don't care about the money, you don't need the money, you're going to turn it into a community event. That's like doing Tai Chi out in the middle of the park. I love that. I look for it everywhere I go, and I haven't found it anywhere yet. I search for it all the time because I want to do it outside, right? I feel that would be amazing. Whatever it is, you're going to feel amazing about it. The creation of it, the implement of it. You are starting something that is going to benefit a lot of people. And if you are in the health and wellness industry, it's going to be beautiful. All right, keep that positive mindset. And again, Pay attention to what your mind is telling you, all right? Your conscious mind. Your conscious mind is triggered by your subconscious mind. Now we have this beautiful card, the courage, and courage is overcoming fear. That is what's going on. And it's not surprising because there are a lot of people feeling the same way that you've been feeling. It's not a zodiac sign thing, that's a people thing. It all has to do with change. How do I move forward? Where do I go? What direction? Some of you, I feel, are going to get the courage to go back to school, and you're going to take a certified course. Go on Coursera. Coursera. It is still available. As far as I know, they still have these amazing courses on there. Some of them are free. You can get certification to work for Google and for Microsoft and things like that. Very, very good. I make no money. Okay, that's not a paid advertisement, but it can lead you in the right direction, and it goes in a variety of different directions. It's writing movie scripts, it's everything. Check it out. They have psychology from, I believe it's Harvard or Yale on there. There's all kinds of things, and it's free. So check it out. Or it's a small monthly fee where you can get this certification in a quick amount of time and get back out there. But I do feel this is embracing something new. The courage. Look at these cards. Whatever you were doing in your life, financial investments, career, sitting at home doing nothing. it's literally changing, and something or someone is going to come and light your fire. Maybe it's this reading is going to give you the courage and strength to know that you have the universe behind your back. Like they're going to help guide you into this new endeavor, and it's going to be very, very beautiful. Now, when it comes to family and friends, we're going to take a look there. Some of you have children. I feel you're having some problems with daycare, with childcare. Somebody's going to step up. You're going to find somebody in the beginning of the month of February, definitely by the end of February, somebody's going to come in and help you out, all right? It may be a neighbor. I don't know that it's necessarily a family member. I feel there's somewhere very close to where you live. So it'll be like, walking 6 houses down and taking your child there. But I do feel that there is some aid coming in when it has to do with children. Let us know if that's you in the comments, okay, if you've been having problems with childcare. This is going to be very, very powerful, okay? So it's like a friend. If they aren't a friend, they will become a friend. You're bonding with this individual because they have your family is being left there. You're trusting in this person. Follow your intuition. Don't follow me on what I'm saying, because you may be going to the neighbor on the left and the one I see is the one on the right, okay? So follow your intuition as to what that direction is going. Now, when it comes to deeper relationships, you have communication coming in. You have the Four of Wands, which is relationship. It can equal marriage. We're going to look at romance in a minute, but this is a family unit in harmony. I feel you have communication coming in from people of your I'm hearing birth family. So if you've been disconnected from your family, I feel there is communication coming in where they're going to, it's like a peace offering. Use your inner intuition to know whether or not you should be involved with this person. It could be an Aries, Leo, or Sag. We have two of them. Maybe dealing with two different people. We have the Knight of Wands and we have the King of Wands. So they're very charismatic. These people are very go, go, go kind of people. And I feel that they're coming in to say, Cancer, please listen, all right? And you may want to. I've said that for a few zodiac signs, almost like Mercury's in retrograde, but it is not. But this may have actually happened in the Sagittarius season when Mercury was in retrograde, all right? This is fire sign. That would be the December, all right? That would be Sagittarius season, the end of November, early December, when you may have broke apart, or when the communication may have begun back then, about 8 weeks ago, with the Eight of Wands, right? And some of you, this has been 4 to 8 years ago where you have not been communicating with them. Now, here's the beauty of what they're showing me in this situation. They see you now. They recognize your value now. If they were devaluing you, if they were discarding you, not listening to you, there is a change coming in. That does not mean you have to talk to them, does not mean you need to get into a relationship with them. All I am sharing is the change, and you'll feel that energetic change probably within the first week of February if you aren't feeling it right now. This shift, the shift in you, when you get your confidence back, when you pull your beautiful self up and that empowered self, that's when you're going to feel the shift. And that's when they're going to be reaching out right around that time. Now, for some of you, I feel that they may have made some attempts and then they faded away. And of course, they're coming back. So again, use your intuition to know whether or not you should be involved with them. Sometimes we don't need to ever talk to them again, and sometimes we need to I don't know, get closure, whatever it is for ourselves. You may even be reaching out to them to get some help or just to build the family back. But I do see for some of you, it is going to be a positive outcome, a win-win situation, whether you're with them in the future or not. It's a win-win situation. I just see Cancer being very strong. You're going to make things happen. Now, for another group of you, I feel you're meeting somebody new, and this person may be a traveler, very wise in what they have stories from every place they've ever gone. You know, when I was in Mexico, when I was in Brazil, when I was in Spain, like I say hi, I'm in Spain. There's just this beautiful storytelling. But it's not fake stories, it's real stories. It's real situations that they went through, and it's actually going to excite you. It's going to open up your fire, right? It's going to bring you in this beautiful energy right here. Now, there may be a job offer attached to this for some of you. Again, I feel it could be a family member, but I feel this is a friend or a brand new long-term friend. And this is going to be very, very powerful. If you get invited to go to a barbecue, a dinner, or lunch, or if you get invited to go anywhere, go. Especially if it has to do with artwork, museums, galleries, and structures like going like here, like, you know, here there's beautiful cathedral buildings, and oh my God, it's just gorgeous, all of the different European aesthetics that are out here that have been here for so long. And when you walk on these grounds, it's very energetically, you feel connected to the ground because of the frequency that they're built on, the vibration. And I'll talk more about that in my new podcast. It starts on the 28th of January. You can go to my Substack. The link will be in here and I'll notify you. And that's my free newsletter, okay, blog post. There's something amazing coming in for a lot of you where you will not feel alone. Okay, and I don't mean lonely. I'm talking you will not feel alone. You will feel like you've got somebody. If you ever need something, they're going to be there. Now let's take a look at romance, because some of you, this is a romantic, it's going to turn into a romantic situation. But let's look at those of you in a current relationship first. I'm hearing the word challenges, and that may very well be the Eight of Swords, feeling trapped in this relationship, one challenge after the other. And the person that I see is laying on a couch. I feel some of you, and obviously this is not all of you, and it may be your daughter-in-law that, or daughter, or whatever, your neighbor, that you're watching this happen, but somebody's sitting on a couch and they're not doing anything, they're not taking action, and they're putting the load off on you. 10 of Wands, a heavy burden. They're putting all of this is on you. You have to make every decision. You have to do everything. You're the one in charge. They don't make any decisions. And I feel the challenge, which is the 10 of Wands. Like I said, the cards follow me. There's a beautiful empowered you going, uh-uh, you're making it happen. You turn it around or we're done. I feel you're going to put it in a very nice way. You remember when people yell and scream, we tune them out. But when people talk to you just like this and they mean every word they say, the other person usually listens. You will get anybody to just stop instantly. And that's the power of the leadership energy of the Empress. You're going to know exactly what to say at the right moment. And I feel it's going to help in this relationship because I see them jumping up off the couch. That means what you said and the way you said it is going to work. Yeah, the Five of Cups, where, yeah, you've been really under a lot of stress for some of you in your relationship. You may have ended the relationship. You may choose to end this relationship that I just talked about with the Ten of Wands. But there's the Two of Cups behind it, right? The Two of Cups. The Three of Cups are spread out. Loss. Feeling the loss of your partner, feeling the loss of the relationship. Feeling alone, but yet knowing you're not alone. There's like a comprehension of that concept, but you're still feeling this. And this is getting ready to change in the month of February. 222 is all over your reading. I think it was for Gemini as well. Check out your sun and rising sign. You can always check out your moon sign too, but those are the two that I would advise you to check out. It's important in your relationships, all relationships, whether this is an existing one or a brand new one, to create healthy boundaries. This month is about you being the Empress, and the Empress knows how much to give, who to give to, and when to say no. That's who you're becoming. Remember, you are becoming the Empress. This is you in the month of February and going forward. You're completing a cycle where this is no longer. All of these negative cards is like, no. Because you're creating a sense of justice, the overall energy of justice, right? This is fairness to you, getting back everything that you put out. Balancing the scales where you may have been an overgiver in this relationship or in all relationships. Creating boundaries, healthy boundaries for you and for them. Some of you are creating new plans, and in your new plans, you're going to meet somebody brand new. Remember, we were talking a moment ago about meeting somebody new, a new friendship that may turn into a romance. Well, this is it. This is making plans to travel and making sure that you have all bases covered. Making sure that you're like, okay, stand back until I feel, in that word, I feel like we are good to go. I feel you're going to meet somebody new, for those of you looking for love, and I don't believe it's planned. This is a by chance meeting. You'll be focused on something else. Look, here's these Three of Cups, and you're focused on something else, and all of a sudden the divine energy brings somebody, flies her right in. Cups represent love. Here's love for you, honey. Here's love. We're bringing it to you, and you have no choice but to look at it. You see, very focused on what is being given to you. So no matter how many suitors are around you, and that's an old-fashioned word, okay, how many people you're dating, if you're dating anybody, how many people are around you, you're going to spot this person. You're going to know, you're going to recognize who this individual is. And I feel for a lot of you, this is going to feel like a soul connection. Not the twin flame, not the soulmate that triggered you, okay? This is a beautiful life partnership relationship that has the making of it, as long as both people are healthy. All right, let's take a listen to what your guided message is. Archangel Michael, my guide Allie. Please remember, subscribe here, subscribe to my Substack. It's Rising Through Ascension as we go even deeper. And my podcast, well, my podcast should be over here, but it's definitely going to be there. All right. Cancer, the divine energy is in you. You can feel it from the bottom of your feet all the way to the top of your head. You may experience chills going up your body as you know something different is coming in, and you are being guided to be the most strongest self-support you have ever been. We have picked you up when you needed to be picked up. And even in moments of fear, we have helped you turn corners so that it doesn't affect you. Here forward, this is you. This is the divine. This is you feeling that deep inner connection, a bonding with the universe, and again, directly with the divine. It is your time to walk forward in front of the world and show your beautiful empowerment with dignity and grace. It isn't about hostility. It isn't about anger. It's about showing this in the presence of you as you bring forward the divine to many others, particularly those of you who know that's part of your soul purpose. If you find yourself afraid to make a move, feeling fear, call upon me, call upon my team, and we will help guide you through the situation and reconnect with the divine. This is your time to shine, so make it happen. All right, Cancer, I hope this helps you for the month of February. I wish you safe travels, safe journeys, and much love.